Over and over throughout my life, I think I've been realizing that the more that you actually want something, the more desire and importance that you put on something, the more that it runs away from you, the more that you actually bring resistance into its entering of your life. Recently, I've been reading the book Letting Go, and I think it's definitely made me look at things a different way. I first got introduced to the book through Jeff Combs, who's one of the mentorships at, my insurance agency. And he said this has been a book that he's been studying for, I guess, as long as he's been in business. It's basically how to remove any negative obstacles, stop you on your path from enlightenment. And desire is one of those things that is creating that resistance, because when you're in a state of desire, it is because you don't have, right? So a state of desire is equal to a state of lack. And if you're in a state of lack, you got to remember that the world is just a mirror, right? The 3D world is just whatever your dominating thoughts are is just transmuted into the world. So if you're constantly in a state of lack or desire, then the world is going to give you that same constant state of lack. You'll never be in a state of abundance because you already know inside that you don't have. Your subconscious will keep providing you that same world. And I feel like, me personally, I've been in grind mode recently with the funnel, being in AZ on the phones, chasing down prospects, trying to really make this work on my own power, just like I'm saying, trying to grind this out, wanting it to a point so bad that it might cause frustration or anxiety in my life, because I'm trying to force this result of sales, of success. I think honestly it brought me to a point of burnout after doing that for so long, instead of showing up every day daily because I want to be there to improve my skills, to improve myself, knowing that in the future the results are already waiting for me. I'm already going to attain the success, the money, the results that I am seeking. So why not completely embody that in the present moment instead of desiring it, being in a state of lack? Why not show up in full presence as if you already have it? You see what I'm saying? When you focus on it as something you want, it becomes obvious that you don't have it. It's, for example, like in sales, I know for myself, I made this mindset shift and I noticed a difference in my conversations instantly. Instead of coming from a place of, I need to sell this person, I need to get in a presentation with this person, I came into the day, I got this from Brian Tracy's book, as telling myself, embedding into my mind that I am a massively successive salesperson. I have an abundance of sales. I have more clients than I could talk to. My clients love me. My clients are begging for my services. They're sending referrals to me left and right. And so when I show up to a sales presentation, I come from this mindset of abundance. And I come from this mindset of, I'm doing sales to, number one, help this person and to make a friend. I do sales because I like to do sales, because I have an abundance of money. I don't do sales for money anymore. And so when I come into a presentation, into a phone call, into a phone block with that mindset, the prospect can feel that subconsciously. They don't know what they're feeling. They're not thinking, oh, wow, this guy's a good salesman. He has a lot of clients, But they can feel that I'm not being needy, being pressuring for the sale. And so they're more likely to work with me, to be open to working with me in the first place, because they know that I'm not just trying to get their money out of them. So when you stop stressing about every sale, about every recruit, more flow happens. This is where the law of synchronicity comes into play, where you're doing everything correctly in your life, and you're putting in the correct inputs, and you're also vibrating at a high level, at a high frequency level. So now this opens up the doors for your reticular activation system to open up the doors that are going to lead you directly towards your goals, because you're not desiring them, you're already having them. What happens when you release the need? It actually gives space for the desire to manifest. The peace itself, the contentment that you hold in your heart, knowing that God, Lord Jesus Christ, provides for all your needs, knowing that whatever you want, ask for it in faith and work for it as if it's already done, that allows it to come into your life easily, without effort, without grind. This is what letting go is talking about. It's some weird part of our culture that we feel that everything that we have must be earned by hard work and struggle and grind. But if we can just align ourselves with that frequency of whatever that thing is on and stay aligned, then we could be effortlessly winning infinitely, if we know how to actually, bend reality as if as if it was we were real alchemists. Things can align over and over and over again because we are living in the correct state of mind and we are aligned with God. That's really what it is. I feel like the more I relax into trust, the more I attract what I used to chase. You know, letting go isn't giving up or just throwing in the towel. It's instead releasing attachment from actually having the desires, from having the thing. You can show up as if you have it, put in the work and grind for it, but you don't need it to feel okay. You don't need it to feel complete. You don't need it to get some level of satisfaction that you can't get from yourself, who you are right now. The energy of surrender, the energy of gratitude is the same energy that draws blessings. So if you can learn to release, to let go of the attachment to the need, to the desire, then I promise you will see way more flow of things happening spontaneously, just like I said, the law of synchronicity. But that's all I really wanted to talk about today, fam. I know I gotta make another business update video. I think the gym video would have dropped before this, so let me know what y'all thought of that. Let me know what y'all thought of this. I'll probably make more videos from the book Letting Go. I enjoy the book. I feel like I've learned a lot about myself through it. It's gonna keep helping me to improve, and I'm excited for the big things that are coming. I'm excited, fam. I really am. But I'll talk to you soon. All right, drop a comment. Remember, this is a place of family, a place of community where we're coming together as one. We're growing and we're learning and building together on this journey. So please talk to me in the comments. Tell me what's up. Tell me what you want to see. Tell me what you're struggling with. Tell me what's been going good. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. All right. Peace.